So it's taken about 9 years, but my corkscrew form is really starting to achieve a point of mastery, and I would like to share some of my insights on it with you guys. So when I started my tricking journey, I thought that I had to lift every trick into the sky and get the maximum amount of height in order to complete the flip. Now, from an efficiency standpoint, if you're trying to do cork, swing, cork, swing, cork, you do not want to go cork and then try and cork up again, because our bodies just really don't do that. So I had to, over time, learn where I was going wrong, and hopefully I can show you guys what I was doing wrong, and it helps you guys to figure out how to chain your corks more efficiently too. Because I thought I had to go up, I put a lot of emphasis on my first step, my swing leg going as high as possible, and my arms all giving me lift so I could get my hips up in order to execute the spin. But when you do a corkscrew in that fashion, you really neglect how much lean you have, and you actually take off the ground generally pretty quickly. So to fix my lean and how quickly that I took off, it was really important for me to understand that this swing is only half the cork. You don't really even need arms to cork. All you gotta really think about is your swing, but then your glute and your core integrity on this base leg. So you have to understand, if you're leaning and your core and glutes cannot functionally be accessed through this range, then there's no way that you're gonna access them in your cork. You have to train your glutes, hamstrings, and core in order to access this range, and then it's just a simple turn. And so what that allows you to do is it allows your body to be a teeter-totter over that base leg. As your right leg goes up, your body goes back, and you can literally just whip right around that base leg. There's so much more that I could say tech-wise about the cork, but this is me from a couple months ago when I was really starting to hammer in that glute and core lean that I outlined a little bit earlier in the video. It just kept my cork a lot smoother and gave me much more of a whippy cork. That being said, it was still very uncontrolled. Fast forward to earlier today, I haven't really been training my corks, but there's still a hell of a lot of power flying through them, and I am continually working my glute, hamstring, and core connection outside of the corkscrew. It would probably help me most just to sit down and really drill that corkscrew again sometime soon. After drilling my corkscrew from the perspective of my base leg, it really has helped me to connect much more on the ground and in the air. And so what you can see here, when I am throwing my cork to its highest, I can almost rise out of my cork. And I believe any fuller cork has this capacity if your connection is good enough. All you got to know is how to control your core and your hips.